everybody! 大家好! I welcome you to Jade Palace Yamingo. My name is Yaya, an inconspicuous teapot, but within holds another secret. What makes it so special? So let's get started. In my hand is the 两星 teapot, also known as the assassin's teapot to the Western market. Let's see what makes it so special. Would you like a cup of tea? Let me pour myself a cup, and let me pour you a cup. Here you go. What? You don't trust me? I'm hurt. Fine. Let me take a sip first then. See? There's nothing wrong. So drink up. And now you're poisoned. How? Why? I drank from the same pot as you did, but I'm fine. The secret is in the teapot itself. It's hard to tell from the outside, but inside the teapot, it's separated into two chambers. That's why it's called 两星, meaning two hearts. First, you fill the bottom chamber through the opening below the handle. Then you fill the top chamber with the opening from the top. Depending on which opening you cover with your finger, you get to choose which chamber the liquid comes out from. That still doesn't explain why covering an opening dictates which chamber. It's super easy. The air pressure. Since you're covering up the only way the air can get in, it doesn't push the liquid out. Therefore, this teapot can pour a different drink 3 different times. One from the top chamber if I cover the bottom opening, one from the bottom chamber if I cover the top opening, or a mixture of both chambers if I don't cover either openings. And technically 4 ways if you count pouring out no liquids if I cover both openings. While super interesting, this isn't the only special chambered drink vessel to exist in ancient Chinese history. If you want a more traditional historical artifact, it's the 九曲鴛鴦壶. The history of the wine vessel dates all the way back to the spring-autumn period in the state of Chu. Even the most evilest of artifacts have innocuous beginnings. It wasn't originally meant to poison your enemies, but as a way to make taking medicine easier. Creation of this artifact is credited to the queen consort Zhenxiu of the state of Chu. She was King Huai of Chu, Chu Huai Wang's favorite consort, and it was first used for taking medicine conveniently. But it wouldn't be used so innocently for long. Zhenxiu was not a nice woman. She was prone to jealousy and would interfere with politics for her own selfish gain. It should be no surprise that she started to use her invention to cause harm. Qu Yuan was a politician in the state of Chu, the same Qu Yuan from the origin of the Dragon Boat Festival. He was appointed by the king to lead reforms that would better enrich the state and its people. These reforms encouraged farming, promotion of talents, reward and punishments, and etc. However, these reforms threatened the interests of the older nobles. So the nobles bribed and conspired with the consort to get rid of him by any means necessary, including killing him. So the story goes that she tried to poison Qu Yuan using the chambered wine vessel, but his female disciple, Chan Juan, felt that her teacher was in danger. She saved his life by drinking the poisoned drink and gave her life for his. Just a note, historically it has never been confirmed that Zhenxiu tried to kill Qu Yuan with the 九曲鴛鴦壶, but the tale has been passed down as such. How did it work? Just like the 两星 teapot, the jug was separated into different chambers, which poured out different liquids when a mechanism was triggered. Within the vessel, you have it sectioned into 2 parts down the middle, much like the 两星 teapot. But you wouldn't be able to tell as the vessel itself looks so intricate. The key process is that the spout is also divided into two sections as well. This allows the pourer to control the air pressure with a trigger. Historical ones from ancient times were said to be very delicate, meaning that a lot of craftsmanship went into their production. Since these wine vessels were designed so beautifully, it allowed for the trigger mechanism to be extremely well concealed. It was also quite flexible as to allow the pourer to switch liquid contents unnoticeably. Remember, the point of this type of vessel is to make sure that no one notices you changing the liquid content. It has to be a secret, meaning that your movements also had to be very inconspicuous. The 九曲鴛鴦壶's history doesn't end at the spring-autumn period, but has been mentioned throughout later dynasties, both for good and for bad. Mostly bad. Empress Dowager Lü Zhi of the Han Dynasty was known to use the 九曲鴛鴦壶 to poison those she disliked in court. The poet Li Yu mysteriously died after being served wine from Emperor Song Taizong's special wine vessel in the northern Song Dynasty. Yang Dalang was a general, also from the northern Song Dynasty. He pretended to be the Song Dynasty emperor in order to negotiate with a northern kingdom. Unfortunately, he was killed by poisoned wine from a 九曲鴛鴦壶 at the banquet. On a lighter note, Emperor Shunzhi of the Qing Dynasty presented his precious 九曲鴛鴦壶 to his most beloved consort, Dong Fei, as a gift. They're depicted in a lot of dramas, and the one that comes to my mind immediately is the scene from 甄嬛传. If you haven't seen it, spoilers ahead. Here's some backstory to this scene. The emperor found out that his consort, 甄嬛, was in love with his brother, the same brother that he has disliked all his life. He threatens her and tells her that he will make their life a living hell if she did not poison him. With a heavy heart, she agrees. She invites the brother to a meal and she has a pot of wine ready. But she has already decided that she will sacrifice her own life to save the life of her love. On the pot is a button that would distribute poison into the wine when pressed. First, she pours out a cup of wine that is safe to drink before pressing the button and pouring out the poison wine. This is perhaps the most popular scene where you see a 九曲鴛鴦壶 used in action. We can see it in another drama, The Empress of China, where Wu Meinyang was almost poisoned because of a 九曲鴛鴦壶. After the end of the Qing dynasty, these type of wine vessels kinda just lost their significance. What was a murder weapon in ancient times has evolved into a mere drinking artifact. On the bright side, they are now used more to help people than to harm. Think about it. If you're unable to hold your alcohol, but you're in a setting where you have to drink because it will help with your business or something, a 九曲鴛鴦壶 can really help you. As long as you have it previously prepared, not only can it help you remain sober, but if no one catches on to you, it will make people think that you have godlike alcohol tolerance. Wine can be switched with grape juice, champagne with ginger ale. Any clear alcohol like vodka can be replaced with water, while ambered alcohol like whiskey can be duped with apple juice or tea. The possibilities are endless. There have been modern versions that include improvements for easier use. One of them being the 鸳鸯转香壶, which is a modern variation of the original artifact. Created in 1977, the inventor of this new version is Tang Ben Mao. The final product took over 10 years of trial and error. The design is patented and got its inventor listed in the Dictionary of World Celebrities for his invention. The 鴛鴦转香壶 also won a decent list of awards and titles like Outstanding Award of Henan Province in 1988, National High Quality Product, First Prize of Chinese Handicraft 100 Flower Award, and so on. It's such a unique invention, and you have to admit that even with its dark history, the fact that this type of craftsmanship can be achieved almost 2,300 years ago is simply amazing. On that note, would you like another cup of tea? Whether it be tea or poison, you're just gonna have to trust me. I have a Teespring if you'd like to support the channel. I have a lot of super cute designs that I'm really proud of, so please check it out if you can. Link is in the description below. So what do you guys think? What would you do if you had an assassin's teapot? Leave a comment down below because I would like to know. Please leave a comment if you can. It really does help out small channels like mine. You can also let me know what topics you'd like to see me cover in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to Jade Palace Yamingong. I would very much appreciate it. And until next time, 再见啦!